generation we so glued to the screens, all for the views, all for the likes, and it's far from the truth. Addicted to the feed, like crack for the fiends, lost in the memes.
That's Identity Crisis, the latest single from Jamaican music artist Keznamdi, which he's going to perform for us live right here in the studio.
That's right. The reggae and dancehall star's songs have been streamed over 20 million times, plus me, and now he's releasing more. Please welcome Keznamdi. Welcome.
Great to have you here.
Thank you.
You know, you're about to perform Identity Crisis in just a second here, but I'm wondering, the lyrics are so poignant. What brought you to create that song?
Well, really and truly, it's a reality check, bro. You know, I feel like there's a big elephant in the room with the way we consume media and the way we interact with our phones and our screens. You know, these massive companies are spending millions and billions of dollars to figure out how they can keep us addicted and glued to the screens. You know, so it's something that we need an intervention, and we need to figure out some kind of way to move forward, where, you know, because they're capitalizing off our addiction, literally, you know, and we're all victims of it.
Yeah, I love that message.
So really, that's what really the song is about.
Children too.
You know?
You mentioned this song a lot too.
And like, you know, when you think about it, the youth that's growing up today, like they're not as, like, we know who we are. When a 16-year-old kid is just figuring out themselves, you know. So, you know, dealing with that, you know, you have to have a lot of confidence in yourself to deal with the screen, you know. And if you don't have self-confidence, it can lead to a lot of self-destruction.
Yeah, I love how it's music with a purpose.
Yeah.
How did you get started? Have you always been writing music since you were young?
Yeah, well, you know, my parents are musicians, you know. Chakul and Goldilocks, big up anyway there. And, you know, we grew up around music in the household, and, you know, when I was around 12, 13, I really started to dive deep into the craft, you know? Yeah.
Now you're working on a new single and a new album. What can you share with us this morning about that process?
Yeah, well, you know, I kind of took a year and a half off to stop touring for a little bit to work on the album, you know, so we finally at a place where we can start sharing the music that we've been working on. So I'm very excited to begin that journey again, you know?
Yeah, I'm looking, speaking of journeys, I'm looking at all the places that you've lived. Jamaica, Tanzania, Ethiopia, here in the U.S. I mean, has that impacted your music, just being so worldly and well-traveled?
Definitely. You know, I grew up in Jamaica. I left Jamaica when I was like 13 or 14 years old. And then we moved to Tanzania, Eastern Africa. And then we lived there for 3 years. Then I moved to Ethiopia for 3 years. And then I came here for school in California. And that's how I came to America. But yeah, so definitely affected your global outlook, you know. You know, not a lot of kids get to say they get to grow up in so many different places and different countries. So definitely you get to understand culture and people on a different level, you know, interacting with culture, food, language, you know,
Was there one spot that really kind of connected with you the most, or are they all your favorite places?
Yo, every place has, and even as a touring musician, you know, we're just beyond that, we toured all over the world, you know, but I think every country has its flaws and has its good place, but, you know, we love Jamaica, that's my home, you know, but Africa is definitely a very special place in my heart, you know.
I'm sure it is. Well, we're very much looking forward to hearing your new single, Identity Crisis, so take it away.
Count it up.
This generation is so glued to the screens, all for the views, all for the likes, and it's far from the truth. Addicted to the feed, like crack for the fiends, lost in the memes. Times like this, it's all for the fame and the glamorous. Identity crisis, hey, then we all smile for the cameras. Identity crisis, feels like my mind is exploding, locked in and I'm zoned in. These algorithms have me scrolling, but she knows what she's posting. More likes for the skin exposing. Skin out, get career in motion, cause that's how the algorithm is coding. the suicidal. Early signs of depression from the trolling in the mentions. She linked the surgeon for new dimensions. They control our perceptions, and we need an intervention. These are my thoughts and reflections. Hey, it's hard for the fame and the glamorous. Identity crisis. Hey, then we all smile for the cameras. Identity crisis. How the fate become the factual. Everything gets so unnatural. How love gets a transactional. And them get caught up in the virtual. And worst of all, the hate gets a perpetual. In the dance hall, they get over sexual. In the VIP, them section off. I spend them last any chance. If you take the photograph with the Fendi pants with the breast implants. So friend, don't compare your life to that photograph. It only show the smile and laugh. And if you ever learn the half, you get to understand them loss. It's hard for the fame and glamorous. Identity crisis. Then we all smile for the cameras. Identity crisis. Before you hate yourself, here is a reminder. Oh yes, the gift of life is from the source, the provider. So make we overcome the struggle and be survivors. Remember, I and I eternal live on forever.
Great, Keznamdi, thank you so much. Can you introduce the two gentlemen who are with you here performing?
We have Adam on guitar, and we have Edu on the guitar as well. Yes.
Wow,
Yeah,
great
definitely.
job.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks so much.